Hi! In this video, we start with a list of random numbers and we would like to rearrange them into ascending order. This is called sorting. If you would like to think about how to do this for a few moments, this is a good time to pause the video. Alright, I'm going to use an easy-to-follow approach called selection sort. This is how it goes. Find the smallest number and put it into the first place. Find the second smallest number and put it into the second place. You get the idea. Now let's make it more algorithmic. This is the list of steps. First, loop through all list indexes from the smallest to the highest, maybe in a variable called I, and then find the smallest number in the sublist starting at I. Once found, swap the first element of the sublist with the smallest number we found in step 2. Sounds easy enough? Let's start coding. We need the variable I, which will go through all indexes of the list, which I called numbers. Let's print both the index and the number at this index to make sure we have the right data. There you go, indexes and numbers. Next, we can think about finding the minimum. We will start at index I because we are looking for a minimum in a sublist. And then we need another loop. I will use the variable j for this. And it starts where I left off and also goes to the end of the list. Now comes the minimum search condition. If numbers j min is bigger than numbers j, then we have found a smaller number in the list, so we need to overwrite the index. Now let's put this next to the data we already have to make sure it looks good. There you go. It correctly finds small numbers, 3 and 4. Alright. It is almost good, but we need to add the variable overwriting swapping part, because otherwise it will always just find the same exact small numbers. Now for swapping the variables, I will use the simplest, most natural way of doing this. Remember one of the variables, overwrite it with the other, and then write out the actual other number, which we have saved in a temporary variable. After this is done, we have the sorted list. Supposedly, let's check. Indeed, it is sorted. It's looking good. Now, let's go through the steps of this algorithm with a debugger to see that the program actually does what we were thinking it should be doing. Here we go. We have the list and we have the loop. So as we start the first iteration, we see I is initialized to 0 and we start the minimum search. I will skip this. See, it found the minimum index is 1, which has the number 3, so it's looking good. Now let's skip to the next iteration. This will actually highlight what's changed in blue, so you can see it has changed numbers 3 and 7, which is good. Next iteration changed 4 and 7, which is also good. After that, it changed the other 4 and 7. And once that's done, the last one is changing 7 and 8. And then we are all set. This is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more.